Hello and welcome to my channel. So today we are apparently going to be exposing someone who's a scam artist based in Zambia, from Lusaka to be specific. Okay, so let's just jump into it. Hope you like and subscribe to see more future videos about Forex and people that are traders that are legit traders as well as scammers. Okay, so let's just jump into it. So today we'll be looking at this guy here. He goes by the names of Forex Beasts. Those are the names that he calls himself. And his actual names, as we can see there, are Emmanuel James Siwale. So even when you check under that phone number, those names are the ones that are there. But the names that are actually registered with the mobile money number is Sule Siwale, I think. Let's just check to confirm. No, not there. Okay, let's just check there to confirm. Yeah, Sula Siwale, as you can see there. Okay, so this person says he runs an investment, even though his Instagram information there says no investments, but it's the scheme that he's running. So as we can see, this is on his status right now. As you can see, today is on the 20th. Let's just check. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not able to pause this. Okay. Let's just do this. There we go. Okay. So, as we can see, the date today is 20th of August. That's taking me this long to do a video about him because of this power schedule has been messing up things, and of late just been busy. Okay. So as we can see, he's reduced his deposits. So I'm going to show you something. So yeah, I'll show you something later on. Okay. So as you can see, that's the business he's running. So it goes by FX based account management plan outline. All traders are taken on weekly basis, and share split of profits are 70 to 30%. Okay. The company gets 30%. So he keeps on changing the information on this document or his ad, because the previous one had so as we can see here, it had 1,500, it had 2,500, it had, I think, 5,000, if I remember quite well. I can't remember what was at the bottom there. Okay, so even the profits were different. Here it had 4,000, they had 7, I think 7,000. They had, I think, 13. Then they had the same amount. Oh, I guess this one, I think it hasn't changed. Yeah, it's still the same. Okay, so it says trade duration is weekly, and the investor should be aware of the risks involved in participating in the forex market. All investors are entitled to sorry about that, entitled to account information. Trade risk is at its minimal. Thank you for trusting FX Base Limited. 80% win rate. So that's his WhatsApp number as well as his call number. Okay, so let's just jump into this. So let's just take a look at his account. Okay, so this is for information that he usually posts. This is him. So as we can hear whatever he's talking about. Yep, that's Emmanuel James Siwale. Okay, that's the guy we're talking about. So those are his posts that he usually posts from here and there. Not sure if he actually trades real accounts. That's him there as well, as we can see. Mr. Siwale. Okay. Seems like this guy does some boxing type of shit, yeah? Okay. That's him. Mentorship program that he does. Okay. I think we have much of his accounts, but yeah, that's him basically, who we'll be talking about today. Okay, so let's just jump into the news so far. Okay, so we recently approached him. We're like, okay, I think there's information that's, yeah, there's some information that's not there.
Alright, so the important terms are that you're going to get 60% profits of what I'm going to make, and I'll get 40%. Exactly. So that's what you need to be like very aware of. Otherwise, a lot start talking. You go for that. I make a 5K. Off the 5,000, you're getting 60%. I'm getting 40%. Capital remains intact. You can still get it if you want to. And there's one slot left, so if you're jumping it, let me know right now.
So as we've heard, this was the missing part that was there, that I was talking about, that I'm not sure why on the PC it was failing to show, but yeah.
Come on, guys, beast, let's go. I give this signal out in the free group. Check out this entry, guys. Check out this entry. No drawdown to threaten your account. If you're having a very small account, this trade can hold up your account and you can be in the blues in no second or in no minute. I gave out this signal in this entry zone. We've already hit TP1 at this.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's start from here. So we asked him, what number can we use to send to? So it's like, okay, here's the number, Sula Siwale, send screenshot. Okay, I'm picking the one for 1,500. And there's the transaction receipt, as we can see. That happened on that day, on 17th July, as we can see, 1325. Okay, we send them even this, so that it shows even the names where it went to. Okay, so everything was screenshotted. So
Okay, I've seen. Shit, they've been charged that much?
okay, so that's his response. So he sends a screenshot of he's made a deposit on the 17th around 1509. So depending on the broker, I think this broker was ahead by an hour or two. Okay, so from there he sends this one as well. So it's like there was a certain balance that it wasn't adding up. Okay, as you can see, everything seems to be legit. So the time there, as we can see, it's around 14. So it's actually in sync with the time that we sent him the money, as we can see. Okay. So what else? Okay.
Mr. Sam, I've done the deposit. I'll send you the T's and C's of that.
Okay. So response to the client, you see. So then he sends T's and C's. So what does the T's and C's say? Okay. So that's the T's and C's that he sends. Okay, so let's just go through. So it says FX Biz Limited Forex Account Management Agreement Terms and Conditions apply. The partnership agreement, referred to as the agreement contract, is made on that date and by and between. FX Biz Limited is an online trading company limited by shares incorporated in the Republic of Zambia, hereinafter referred to as the Forex Biz on the other hand. So the names of the client there, a holder of the national registration card there, ordinary resident, so the residential address. Okay, so here's the main information to this. Okay, so it says the investor acknowledges and agrees the company shall not be liable for any losses incurred by the investor, whether directly or indirectly related to the investment, and the investor assumes all risk associated with the investment. The trader, Emmanuel James Siwale, will trade a Forex account funded by the investor and use his discretion in the decision making of the account. The company reserves the right to conceal login details or credentials to the trading account. So now let me just show you something before we even go further. Okay. I want you to see something from here. Okay, so here it says all trades are taken on weekly basis and shall split off. Okay, not this part. Yeah, so let's see, trade duration. Okay, all investors are entitled to account information. You see, so those are two totally different information. So in the agreement it's different, on the ad it's also different. Okay, so let's continue. The company reserves the right to conceal login details or credentials to the trading account. So on the ad it says something else different. Okay, the investor based on this agreement cannot make withdrawals on the account. The entrusted broker agreed upon by both parties is Just Markets. The trader will have an alpha target as agreed in the account management plan and outline. The company will fund the Just Market trading account with a sum amount of the investor's linear budget. The investor agrees to 35-65% split, where the investor will take 65% of the profits and the company will take 35%. The profit split will increase as the capital injected increases and all agreed upon by both parties. The investor fully understands and accepts that foreign exchange trading is a risky activity and has a possibility of losing invested funds. The company FX Biz will not be held legally liable for losses on the trading account. Confidential. This agreement is specifically between the parties hereto. Duty of good faith. The investor shall be guided in the activities in the account by their good faith judgment as to the best interests of the agreement. Okay, there goes his information, his NRC number and everything. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. Oh no, not here. Damn, I keep on forgetting. Yeah. Okay, so that's the agreement. Then
Big
he
man,
sends a
before I even start, I can assure you that there are very powerful signals. Even a good account, if you're resisting to just increase to maybe going to up to 2.5 going up to test the 10K, it's very much possible on this because the setups are powerful. This thing's going up and it's about to like give us the best signals going down.
Okay, so as you can hear, he's requesting for more funds to be deposited into the account to at least an account of 2,500, which is going to amount to, I'm not sure in rands, but in kwacha is 2,500. But the account that was picked was the one for 1,500, which is the 1,000 rands that's showing there in the account. Okay, so let's continue. So you go like, okay, I'll get it signed by this evening. That was about the contract. Sharp, bro. You should reconsider this before I start, bro. Ish, that sounds nice, but at the moment, that's what I'm able to afford for now. All right. So the contract is now signed. Okay. So the contract is signed, as we can see, and sent to the guy. Everything is the same. Okay. And forwarded to the guy. Okay. So got it. Let me work. Okay. So that was all this was happening on the 17th, as we can see, of July. Okay. So a week is passed. So if we look at this, let me just show you something. Let's show you this. So 17th of July was on a Wednesday. So this guy was given about a week, just like as the ad says. Then he's now texted on a Sunday, 28th of July. Morning, bro. The markets are open tonight. That's already a week, and days past. Because that's about 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll just say 17 to, that's 10 days, plus that 11 days, as we can see. Okay, let's continue. So so like, oh, okay, so we don't bother much. Then on 4th August, we try to inquire on the investment again, because that's like a week past again. Let's just check to confirm. So 4th August, so from 28th July, 4th August, that's a week past again. We try to inquire. So it's like, good evening and how are you? You can see the dates there. Good evening and how are you? Evening and how are you? Evening, good, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Just trying to find out on the update. He responds,
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I was going to give you the proper update like this same starting week. Yeah, I've been avoiding the markets because of fundamentals, news, and everything. But yeah, this same week we are doing the most.
okay. So he's saying he was avoiding the fundamentals and everything, but when we checked on his status, he was trading in the past 2 weeks. You see? So let's forget about that. Okay, let's continue. So this was on a Sunday. Oh, okay, I see. Then in the morning, Monday, which is the 5th, he sends this video. Let's just play it and see. Okay, let's just, okay. He sends this video. So as we can see, there were trades that were placed on that account. He's doing the screen recording. Okay. So the account got blown actually, as you can see. But here's the thing about this video. Let me show you something. So this video that he sent, okay, let me do this first. Let me go back. So he says, woke up to see my trades. Bro, the account was blown. For someone that, even in their conscience, that mentions, oh, that knows that this is the account management account. What I've said, the account that was invested in just got blown this morning. But in that statement which says, woke up to see my trades, that's a different statement. That's a very different statement. So it's like, this was bad. We responded. It's like, very. So this guy calls me, and the following day he calls me. He's like, bro, the account that was blown, because this was on a Monday, then he called on a Tuesday. Yeah. The account that was blown is the account that you invested in. Would you like, I've got a 750. Can you top up the other half so that we can put up in that account to try and raise the funds to at least what I promised in the agreement? You see? So this guy is actually requesting for more money again. Okay. So to confirm the conversation on a Wednesday, I think 8th was on a Wednesday, which is 8th August. No, actually it was a Thursday. Yeah. He called on a Tuesday. No, he actually called on a Wednesday. Then on a Thursday. Okay. So it's like, hi, evening, how are you? I'm not sure if I got you right when you called yesterday, but I just wanted to confirm. Did you mean to say that the account that got lost on Monday is the account for account management that I invested in? So before we go further, he responds.
Yeah, evening, bro. Yeah, sorry, don't mind my voice. I'm a little bit ill. So, what I'm saying is the account was being pushed to about two something, 2425, and what I had invested in was in the account, which was your money that was growing. I had about one trade that was going to take the account into conclusion, which was going to hit about 4K, so that we can have our end goal target. And unfortunately, that's what got lost. And when I called you, I told you that no, I'm low on funds. I'm having a crisis because of what happened in the market, together with other accounts. So can we put our heads together so that we can just like fund more? Because I have this, you add on whatever you can add on. We try to recover what we can and probably push towards the end goal.
So as we can hear for ourselves, the thing I like is I always like to collect proof from people, because he called me on a call and I didn't record that call. So for me to get that proof, I had to send him that text message so that he can respond with that, which shows as proof to not what I'm accusing him of, but that's proof to what he mentioned on the call. Okay, so let me play this video again. I want to show you something now. So let me just show you something. So this account that's being traded. Okay. Because I got this video. I slowed it down. I wanted to see something. I wanted to see something in this video. So if we look at this video very carefully, what do we see? How much was deposited? 527 rands. And how much was withdrawn? 541 rands. So do we see something that's off here? So the 500 rands was deposited into the account, which is equivalent of 750 kwacha. Then the same amount was also withdrawn. So by the time this account was getting blown, there was nothing that was lost into this account, because whatever was invested was gotten out before the profits were lost. We don't count that as a loss. You see? And looking at the previous information that I showed you, looking at the previous information that I showed you, he sent screenshots of 1,000 rands being deposited into an account. But when you look at that, the information is different. Only a 500 was deposited. And it was even after 2 weeks and some days. But that account was deposited into a week before. the account was blown. Because I remember seeing on his status this very account that says 500 ZA to 10K. This was one of his personal accounts. If we look here, this is a different broker as well. So you see, so this is one of his personal accounts that he wanted to raise from 500 rands to 10K. Because I remember I saw this a week before from his status, and this is the account that he blew. So do you see the inconsistency here? Okay, let's move on. So after confirming, after he sent this VN, you know, I sent him that. So this is what I sent him. I'm like, demand for immediate refund due to contract breach and legal violations. I sent it on a Friday. Friday should have been on the 9th of August, as you can see. Yeah, on a Friday. If we look at the time that it was sent at, that was around 15. Because it took me, I think, a day to think about what this guy was doing. It was like, what he's doing is not legit. So I sent him this, demanding my refund. So I'm like, dear Emmanuel James Swale, I'm writing to formally demand an immediate refund of my investment due to significant breaches of our contract and violations of Zambian law, specifically material breach of contract. The contract specified that Just Markets would be used as the broker, but Xness was used instead without informing or obtaining consent, violating the Contracts Act Chapter 82 of the Zambian laws, of the laws of Zambia. Then there's discrepancy in financial transactions. The video evidence shows only 500 ZARs deposited into the account with a withdrawal of the same amount despite previous claims and evidence suggesting a much higher balance. So only 500 was deposited into the account. That was after 2 weeks instead of the actual 1,000 account that he deposited into. Then there's misrepresentation of investment account. A screenshot showing a deposit of 1,000 ZAR dated 17th of July 2024 does not match the actual transactions, leading to concerns about the authenticity of the account and the investment. Okay? Then there's operating. So you see, because of the inconsistency, I was forced to do this. Let me actually just even do that right away. Okay. I usually use my... Okay, it's okay. I'll open. I usually use this browser. If it doesn't use up much of my space, because it usually uses up a lot of space whenever I open this one. There's a lot of stuff that's saved in. Okay, so I'm just going to log into my account. So this is what I did. And we're going to go to ZRA as well. So I'm going to hide this part that shows the login credentials, but for now it's all right. I'm gonna hide this because YouTube wouldn't allow it to happen. Okay. So this is what I did. I went into my Parker account because I'm always registering accounts for clients. So the account in the agreement says Forex Beasts. So I search anything that has Forex Beasts in it has to bring, let's say, limited. It has to pop up on the ZRA or Pakra platform. Any companies that just have those words have to pop up. Let's try Forex. So if we look at Forex, there's nothing that shows FX Beasts or Forex Beasts. As we can see, that's Pakra, meaning this company at all is not registered under Pakra, unlike what the agreement says. Then we go here, we say FX BIS. So you see, I did search. Is there anything here? There's nothing. Let's say we're going to say Forex. So it's doing the same thing. Let's first search Forex and see what's going to pop up. So I was doing the same things. Wow, there's a lot that actually registered. Okay, let's just go in bit by bit. Okay, so Surrender Forex Enterprises Youth Club. Okay, Forex. We're looking for Forex Beasts. That's what we're looking for. Okay. Okay. Totally nothing. There's nothing totally. Okay. Let's just close this and go back. Okay. So after checking, that company doesn't even exist at all. You see? So let's continue here. Operating an registered business. Your company is not registered in Zambia, which is a violation of the Companies Act number 10 of 2017, section 3. I'll put up the actual, I think I'll just upload the actual one that I was supposed to send to him. That's got the full information with the Companies Act. Okay. Then there's now the fifth one. Illegal financial services operation, or providing financial services without proper licensing, is a violation of the Banking and Financial Services Act, Chapter 387 of the laws of Zambia. Do you see how many laws that he broke? There's actually a lot. Okay, so these breaches and violations are serious and expose you to both civil and criminal liabilities. I therefore request that you refund my money immediately before I escalate this matter to the police or pursue legal action. So this was sent to him. So after that was sent, then he sends and replies, so you came to use my money for risk, and if not done, you request for a refund. So now he's trying to be innocent. Then we sent him this. If you had followed what you had written in your contract and being transparent about everything, it wouldn't have come to this point. But because you weren't, I will be forced to take legal actions. I definitely know there are losses in Forex, and I knew what I was signing up for, and all I needed was your transparency, which you failed to provide, which he indeed failed to. After this, he calls. No, actually, let's see. Because I remember he called later on after sending him this.
No, bro. One thing, look. Let me be transparent with you. I did lose. I blew the account. The account was gone. But provided what came on forth, I used my money to deposit that. I usually do that so that when I do a flip, I'm able to like recover and give you the return transfer. But unfortunately, on that same return, that shit happened. And for information, I registered everything. Trust me. The name, it's just that the name was being rejected, so I ended up registering Emmanuel's station. So yeah, anyways, it's wild.
So do you hear what he says? So he says it's registered, but then the name was being... That's what I do, man. We do name searches. We register under Parker and Zidare. And I've checked. Even the name doesn't just exist. Is it? Then this is what I sent. Can you show me the proof to the account that you had deposited in? This was the first account that he had sent. On this date, as we can see. Even the date is there and the time is there. This account is now what I was looking forward to. He says the account was lost, but can you send the proof of that account? You see?
Okay, just give me a minute, bro. I had a lot of accounts that were archived, so I'm trying to get to the reading of the exact date.
So you see, he responds with that after sending him the screenshots to those accounts, because now he knows that the video that he had sent is not the same with the information that he had sent in the first place when the money was sent to him. Okay? Then we respond and make sure it's a screen recording and not a screenshot showing everything. So after this, he called. He was like, okay, I'm in the wrong. Yes, you can do that. Yes, how I went about was very wrong and all that. He called. The call took like, I think I recorded the call, yeah. It it took, I think, 10 minutes. You see? Because I told him, whatever you're explaining, make sure that you put it in writing. Because that's what I will use against you if you do repeat the same thing. And this is what I told him when he called. He was like, no, there's a client that has deposited an investment of the same. I asked the client, I explained the situation to them that I'm in. I told them, okay, if they can give me a week to raise the funds so that I can give it to you, then I can start trading for them in the following week. So what I told him was, bro, I don't even want the profits. I just want you to refund me my money. That's all. Then we are done. He kept on insisting. He said, no, please, bro. I don't have the funds to trade for my client if I give you those funds. At least let me try and make a profit and give you upon the first agreement that we made so that I can have some funds to trade for this client as well. Okay? So he sends the contract, a different contract again. So this contract, what does it include in here? So it only includes the extension of 1 week, which is 9th August to 16th August, to make recoveries under the expense deposit of the company. The rest of the information is still the same. Like, oh, okay. So he sends a screenshot of the account that has been funded. As you can see, actually it's a video. Okay. So let's just do this. Okay. So the date is there and the time. So it's now under just markets, just like the agreement says. Okay. Can I start working now? I was like, okay, no problem. I have started. He jumped into trades that were running. So these are some of the trades that he had opened. He sends now a video, screen recording of the video, as you can see. He's putting up the stop losses. That's the funny part, yeah? He put up stop losses. As you can see, those are stop losses, yeah? As we can see, the account is in profits. That's around 1640 from his time. The video that he had sent, that was around 1639. So meaning this account went into profits in a few seconds. Okay. So let's go back. I've started. Sends this. That's 1640. Okay. Oh. So how much is the poor? So I said editing the agreement so that I can include the investment amount and the target. So I asked, how much is the profit before it is split? I want to include it in the agreement. Okay, he goes 4K is the target. Okay. And the agreement is edited and that part is included. So even the date, when you see there, it says 9th. Okay. So the extension of 1 week, that's the part that was included. Okay. Then the other part that I included was this. The investor agrees to, let's see. No, this is his part. Yeah, so this is the part that was included. Investment amount of 1,500 in a rand account as of today. When converted, the amount is 1,000 rands, and the profit agreed upon is 4,000. That is where the profit split will be deducted from. So the profit split is this here. That's where it will be deducted from. So sent him, then just texted, just go through.
Alright, bro. Thanks for this. I've seen the change you've made right there. Yeah, so I'll go through everything. The markets are closing, so I'll continue next week. Let me just have my rest this weekend. I recover the sickness I got. So thanks, bro.
Okay, so this is 9th August. Okay, so, okay, no problem. Thank you as well. Good morning, bro. This is 12th August, which was on a Monday. There we go. He sends this video. Do you see the inconsistency here? So for an account that had stop losses, how did it blow? Because those stop losses were very close by. It's like, oh, okay, no problem. The account was blown. Okay, let's move on. So he says, bro, look what I woke up to. I'm down, bro. I don't know. Is happening. Then I text him. It was supposed to be, would you kindly assist me with the MetaTrader login credentials to this very account? And this is his response.
Bro, I'd have sent you that already. I already told you what really goes on. I'm having the very main login details for my account. I'm unable to get the investor's password, and yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I have a lot of accounts, so I don't know. I've sent videos. I don't know what else you want.
So out of everyone who's a Forex trader, we all know the MetaTrader is not linked to your main account. That's one thing. And you can always reset your password. So since it doesn't know the account, I go back to the video and check the account that he was using. Then I send him the information for the account. That's the MetaTrader account you deposit into. That's that one there. And saver is just markets live. What's the password? So as we can see here, this is from his video. So that's the MetaTrader account, and that's the saver that he's using. All we want is the password. That's all. To just conclude that, okay, the account was lost because, this nigga's been sneaky. He's not different to swipe or no swiping, yeah? From Dora the Explorer. He's been sneaky about his shit. So upon sending him that, he goes like, check your contract and stop giving me this BS. I used an account with other trades, and what's not, if you're here to make mockery out of what I do, then we'll have a problem. How do you make a mockery of someone who's not transparent? How's that possible? Because, to make things easier, if whatever I'm doing is transparent at all, I'll just give you the password. You check. Because the only thing that you'll be able to see is the trade history. That, okay, this account has actually been blown. That's the only thing that you're able to do. Yes, you can place trades, but for an account that has been blown, that means there are no funds for you to trade. And why would I even want to trade? That account was specifically created for that investment. You don't mix the two. You don't mix accounts. That's one thing that you don't do. And this was just a few minutes after he sends the account has been blown. And he says you're making a mockery of him. blew over 3,500 trying to make you get something. And if I knew this behavior of mistrust, yo, and here he goes, he mentions mistrust, which he's been doing from the start. You know, how does an investment from 17th of July that was supposed to run for a week go up to, what date is this? 12 August. How? And he calls me mistrust. Was there, if I knew this behavior of mistrust was there, I wouldn't have taken you up for it. I trade for traders who want to get tangible money out of this, not 1.5 to noise. He calls it noise, as we can see. And on top of that, I have taken bigger losses on the same trade I took on your account. Otherwise, this game isn't for the weak. And if you keep crying over this, I do be disappointed. Look, the way it is in Forex is, if you're transparent and you're legit, if you invest with me, I lose your money, I'll give you the login credentials. Even just before that, from the start, I have to give you the login credentials to the MetaTrader so that you're able to monitor how the trades are going. So that as well as if I say the account was lost, you've got the login credentials. All you do is just log in to check the history and you see for yourself that yes, the account was lost and when it was lost and what lot sizes were being used. It's that easy. I don't have to explain a lot of things or call it a mockery. I blew this amount, but there's no proof to show for. Whenever proof is requested, there's mistrust. So here I go about, I research about his tipping to check if this is his actual NRC. And yes, it checked out. His NRC and the tipping and the names, those are correct, as we can see. So I sent him this. This should have been, I think, last week. 12 August. Yeah, last week on a Monday. On the very day that he sent, actually. So it's like, as much as I wanted to drop things here and conclude with just the verification of the account that you deposited into, that you have failed to provide the password for if the account was blown or lost. So you see, I looked into the broker that is suggested in the agreement. I think I'll do a video about that as well because I actually have that broker as well. So when I checked, I noticed one thing. You know, with these videos, it's easy to fake a video to show you if it's a live account or a demo account. But on most brokers, it's not easy to fake the deposits because once you deposit, it will show that this is a real account that you've deposited into. Then I discovered that I created a demo account with the same broker. I think I'll do a separate video for that. I created a demo account with the same broker, then deposited funds of like $200. This is what I realized. That broker, even if it's a demo, it doesn't show that the amount that has been deposited into that account is a demo. It never does. So you can't differentiate whether it's a demo account on the deposit part or it's a live account. You see? So when editing the video, you can cut off. So you can do the same videos where you click on the account information. Even on the real account, you click on the account information. You can cut those videos just right there, then replace it with the other part in the live account. Then click on the history again, replace it with the deposit part. So that's the reason why I asked for the password so that I can check and log into the account to verify. Okay, so I went on. It wouldn't be difficult or become something to have a misunderstanding about, but because you weren't truthful about it in the first agreement, you seem to be doing the same thing again. You see, this guy is doing the same thing again. So just as I sent you the notice, I'm now going to take legal action, and because you have failed to provide that password to me now, just like it states in your agreement, because you are doing a shady business that is not even licensed or registered to do so, and that is why you included that in it. Then under the laws of doing business will make me have access to that account in court as little as 1,500. You say, when you called me on Friday, this is what he said, just like I explained earlier. So when he called me on Friday, I asked him to refund me the little money because he voided the contract, but you pleaded with me to keep the agreement in the first contract of you making that profit so that you remain with some capital to trade for the client that deposited on Friday, 9th August. That's a statement he made. This is what you said in your own words. There is a client who has helped, because I recorded this, who has helped fund an account for the same amount. They are so understanding that when you explain to them the situation you are in, they definitely agreed to give you a week before you can start trading for them so that you can use their investment funds to trade for me and remain with some funds to trade for them too. And it was a good thing that I recorded the call because it will be my witness in court. And there he is. He says, okay. I'm not sure why there's certain information that's not showing here. So after I sent him this, the okay part, I actually, before I hadn't sent this, I actually tried to call him, but then he gave the phone to a lady to pick up the call. She was like, no, he stepped out. I'm like, how long ago? No, 20 minutes ago. I was like, I was just chatting with him. Then she goes like, this guy cuts the call. Then I sent him this. When I sent him that, he texted, okay. I was like, okay. Now I think I just have to take legal action. He started calling. I didn't pick up his calls. He called me on my WhatsApp. I'll add those screenshots there. He called me on my WhatsApp. He also called me on the direct calls. There was nothing to talk about anymore because, when you're trained to be good to people, they take you for granted. So now, yes, I've reported him to the police. Just remaining to now take legal action against what he did and what he's doing. So far, he's running a business that's not registered. That's one thing. He's not registered with the bank to be doing financial investments because, for someone that has to be doing that, has to be registered, at least have the paperwork, the right paperwork to do that, And I think I'll attach the video for the audio that he had sent me the first time that I actually sent to request for the terms and conditions. And, for someone that already has the money, it was so difficult for him to just give me what I had invested. For someone that runs an investment business, how difficult is that? That shows that his ways of making money is by preying on other people's money, lying that he does the investment part. It's easy to fake the Forex videos, that's one thing. But if they give you the login credentials to the account, you'll be able to tell, okay, the account was blown, and you conclude the business is done. But to him, it was something that was very difficult. And for that's why I'm taking legal action, and that's the reason why I'm also doing this video to at least enlighten others that are wanting to invest in this guy who is out here scamming people and not a legit Forex trader. So yeah, he does his boxing and all that. What a sad way to live in life, man. What a sad way. So I'll update you on the legal actions that are going to be taken about him because I actually opened up a case with the anti-fraud office by one of the headquarters police stations in Dollar because I'm basically from Dollar. So that's the only thing that is now left is them to follow up with the case. Yeah, it takes long, but to soon catch up to him because there's a lot of proof. Don't know why people choose to live a fake life. Emmanuel James Siwali. This is for you. From a brother to a brother, I tried to make things easier for you. So now, you see, for someone that's always trading, that's always raising accounts from one account, let me just show you something. He's always posting that he's always making money. He's always doing that. So let me just show you this one. So for someone that's able to raise accounts from 26 to 73, how can you be a scammer, man? This part is easy to fake because you can cut out the video. Once you click on history before it even flips, it's easy to... Yo. Check this out. All this. For someone that's a legit trader, surely. You're able to raise an account from 6,000 to 251. In the first place, why would you even want someone to invest in you? For someone that's making a lot of money. That's why it shows that, okay, there's something that's not legit about the person. But sometimes to call them out there, catch them for who they truly are, you have to test them and see if what they're doing there is legit or they're just scamming people. And which is, you're able to see it for yourself. As you know. So let me just tell you something. So Forex traders and investment traders that actually do investments, this is what they do. In the agreement that you sign, they'll tell you, create an account. After you create an account, you deposit. So like there's this other investment trader that I traded with. His name, he goes by the names of his David Miser. So this is what he told me. It's like, create an account, then deposit $100 into that account, which I did. By then we were trading with synthetic indices. That was back in 2023. Yeah. January, I think. Yeah. So he'll tell you, a genuine Forex trader will tell you to create an account with the broker that they use, then deposit those funds. Then you send them the login credentials. So with whatever profits that you get to make, you get share 50-50%. But they are trading their account. That account belongs to you. So the transparency is now up to you who's invested into that account. All he's doing is trading that account. When it comes to withdrawals, you are going to withdraw those funds and give him his cut. That's a legit trade because they want you to trust them with what they're doing. You see? Unlike for him, it's a different story. It's a very different story. He doesn't even want you to have the login credentials. So that if he scams you, you won't know. All you have to do is just follow his word that the account has been lost. But you might find in the first place those funds were never even deposited. You see? That's how scammers do. Someone that's legit like Mainza, he'll tell you, let the account be in your names so that you can also have access to see what's going on in the account. That was a very good year for me. We traded, we made profits, and losses were made because we managed to withdraw $100. Then the other $100 that was remaining in the account was lost. But I had the proof. I was seeing how the account was growing and how the account was lost. He's not a scammer. I had the proof. I was able to see the proof, what was going on in the account. That's being legit as someone that's running an investment company. But for this guy, careful. It's gonna bite him back. Don't worry. It will take time, but it will definitely bite him back. You can just live a very simple, easy life, whatever funds you're making, as little as they are. You don't need to scam people to make a living. You know, that's the problem that we have here in Zambia. Lusaka makes people become scammers, makes people become gay. Sorry about the gay community, because of they want to show to people that they are happening. It's a very difficult world that we're living in. He's always posting profits, as you can see. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it and learned something about when you want to invest into an account, what steps you have to follow. When you want to invest with an investment company, you always have to make sure that the company is registered. They have the right paperwork for your investments, and you have access to that account, even if it's with them, but you have access to the actual account that they are trading with. At least they have to give you the login credentials so that you can also monitor the trades, how they are running. And if the account is blown, they don't even have to explain much, because you'll be able to see it. All you can ask is what went down. They'll explain, oh, this, I didn't notice this and that, because we all know Forex is a risky business. I'm a Forex trader myself. It's just that of late I haven't been trading because of the power schedule. I'm mostly trading in the mornings for me. So I usually analyze the markets in the mornings and at least place trades even I'm on the move. But if I'm not able to analyze the markets in the morning, I might miss that trade. New York session is not often that I usually trade it, but I'm trying to adapt to starting to trade with the New York session. So that's it for today about exposing FX Beast, the Forex trader, the scammer, as we've heard for ourselves. See you next time. We'll put up another video. Either, I think on the next video, we'll be talking about the Forex traders that are happening in Zambia. Not just happening, but the legit Forex traders. If you truly want to learn from what they are doing, if you want to become a Forex trader, there are some that actually do investments, though. David Mines at the moment, I don't think he's doing investments anymore. But if you want to learn Forex, there are a few Forex traders that I'm going to talk about that are legit. Though it's not free, you have to pay for the tutoring, the mentorship, and everything. If you want to pay for signals, there's are legit Forex traders. I've seen them firsthand. I see the work that they're able to produce. These are people that will take trades live on YouTube or streaming live. They'll give you a signal. I'm in some of their platforms, you know. So next time, see you next time. Click like and subscribe to learn more about what's going on in the Zambian Forex trading industry. Scholar FX, like and subscribe.